It's our weekly visit with Jacksonville State soccer coach Julie Carlson. Her ladies start Ohio Valley Conference play Sunday afternoon in Cookeville, Tennessee against the Golden Eagles of Tennessee Tech. And they go in flying high for the first time since 2002. Jacksonville State, a win over Sanford, beat them Sunday night in Birmingham by a score of 2-1, late goal by Courtney Hurt. Was that the biggest win, or at least one of the biggest wins in your reign as head coach here at Jacksonville State?
Yeah, I definitely think it was one of the biggest wins since I've been here. Mm-hmm.
Your bunch weathered an early storm and just played better and better throughout the match, didn't they?
Yeah, I think they built their confidence. I think we knew we were going to weather a little bit of a storm. You know, obviously playing away from home, you get a bit more defensive-minded, and we knew what to expect after some of the scouting reports we had received on Sanford. I mean, they're very good in possession, and they're very good at executing certain areas of the field offensively, and we just knew if we could be hopeful and try to shut those options down that they were trying to take advantage of, that eventually in time mistakes were going to get made, they were going to get caught. I mean, they sent so many numbers forward that eventually we were able to get in behind them, and it paid off.
7-2-1 as you start conference play. Did you think you would be right where you are at this point in time record-wise heading into OVC action?
Personally and professionally, I thought we had the ability to be here. You know, now whether we actually did it or not, that's another story. But I thought the talent was there. I think the leadership was there. I think the potential's there. And, you know, it's just one of those things where once they found their way, once they found the confidence and the ability to actually know that what they have to do to win games, then I think they were just going to keep winning, and that's definitely shown in their performance on the fields. And their confidence is high, you know, and I think now they're dreaming big, and they, you know, confidence ways, you know, can go a long, long way. So,
all right, you start league play. 10 games to determine really, I guess, the course of the season from that standpoint. When you talked about confidence and you talked about experience and then the youngsters, I mean, it's been a real good mix. Everything has just so far worked together, hasn't it?
Yeah, everything seems to be coming together. Everything seems to be clicking, and, you know, I don't hope that they take any negative steps, that they can see the light at the end of the tunnel, and that they can see that, you know, our confidence is up on the road, which makes a huge difference as far as winning on the road. And, you know, we're going to have to really turn it around and be able to do the same things that we do on the road at home, which is kind of odd. You know, you think that it's the other way around, but they're finding ways to win on the road. And I think at home, I think they just have to adjust to certain things within themselves as far as coming together and putting some pieces to the puzzle together and play as a team when they're at home. And I think they'll, you know, they could do very, very well in conference this year.
Is the conference schedule, I'll say, a little tougher? People know you and they know personnel for the most part. Does it make it a little more difficult because they know you maybe a little better than the non-conference opponents do?
Yeah, I think they know we're better. I think the results against Mercer and Sanford, Georgia State, you know, Louisiana Tech, McNeese State, I mean, those are good teams. And, you know, even though some were losses, just the result, the respectable outcome that we had, I think does still put a target on our back. And it's, hey, this is the team now to beat in the conference. But, you know, I think the conference is so close all the time. You know, I think the teams as a whole all get up for it. I think the players get up for it. You know, the top 6 go to the conference tournament. And, you know, when you've added Belmont and SIUE now into that mix, it's going to make it that much more difficult. And a lot of teams in the conference have had very tough schedules. But I think we're all walking to this. It's a fresh start for everyone. And you take what you've learned in the non-conference part and you try to apply some of that without it taking any steps backwards.
Tennessee Tech, do you know much about them going in?
Yeah, we do. I mean, they're still playing like they were last year. There's a lot of similarities from this year to last year. You know, I think Coach Broussard has strengthened his goalkeeping from last year, and you know, they're a tough team to play in Cookeville at home, and you know, they're going to be running on a lot of aggression and a lot of adrenaline, and he gets them all fired up. And so, you know, again, I think where our experience weighs is that we do have so many kids that played them last year, so we do know what to expect. And, our new kids are, they're just so gung-ho right now that they're on cloud nine. So I think it'll be a good match. It'll be a tough match, but all in all, I definitely think we can put it away.
All right, congratulations. Been a terrific start. Good luck this weekend. Jacksonville State coach Julie Carlson and her ladies beginning Ohio Valley Conference play Sunday afternoon, 1 o'clock up in Cookeville against Tennessee Tech. We're going to visit with a couple of the youngsters on the Jacksonville State soccer team here in 2012. We've got a couple of the freshmen on this year's squad. Katt Dowd from Kingwood, Texas, and also from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, Brianna Boutziouvis also going to visit with us. All right, we're going to start with this one, ladies. From Kingwood, Texas, how did you end up at Jacksonville State, Katt?
Well, I was just, the normal recruiting way. Coach emailed me, and it actually happened that one of my best friends was emailing her too. So it kind of all, we went on an unofficial, and then after that, it just kind of all fell together where my best friend committed, and then I decided to commit.
So Kelsey Bright's who you're talking about. You played high school soccer with her. You all went to school together. So that played a big part with her coming here, and you ended up at Jacksonville State.
Yeah, it did. We've been best friends for a while, and we've been playing soccer forever, and so that definitely helped, for me to pick here, I guess.
All right. Brianna, you're from a little bit farther away, I guess, in Canada. How did you end up at Jacksonville State?
Well, I had emailed Coach just to tell her I was interested in the school, and then she ended up coming to a tournament in Toronto. And then I came on unofficial, and then I guess it just all fell together from there.
Coming into college, is the game in college what you thought it was going to be? Is it faster? Is it more physical? Anything like that?
It's definitely faster, that's for sure, and more physical. These girls are big, but I think we've adapted pretty well, I guess. So, yeah, but it's definitely way faster.
Brianna, what about you? Is it a different game than what you were used to?
Oh, for sure. Like what Katt said, it's a lot faster than I was used to, and then also a lot more physical. I'm kind of known as the girl who gets pushed around a lot, so it's been hard, but I've been adapting, trying to be stronger. Got to get, keep up with them, I guess. So.
Now, I don't know if y'all realize that you're part of one of the best starts in the history of the soccer program at Jacksonville State. 7 wins, 2 losses, and a tie to start the season. Is there one game right now for you, Katt, that stands out in your mind?
I think that, definitely the Sanford game, because they were all saying that this is such a big match, and we went to their field, and it actually turns out that we played better away, and so, we did what we could do, and me and Bree actually scored together. It was cute, and, that definitely stood out. I think that was my favorite game, for sure.
Okay. What about you? Is it Sanford game or one of the others earlier in the year?
Definitely the Sanford game. I agree with Katt. It was just there's so much hype leading up to it, and it was such a big game. We played so well, especially being away from home, and it was on their turf, and it was nice to beat them there, and considering it was the first time or something like that. So.
All right, start Ohio Valley Conference play this weekend. Have some of the, I'll call them veterans, the older girls, the seniors, have they talked about starting league play and what it means and that sort of thing?
Yeah, I know it's a big deal. But, we're all really excited, and, we've worked really hard, so we're all pretty pumped to go into it.
Brianna, any thoughts about the start of Ohio Valley Conference play?
Definitely excited, and I just want to treat it how we've been treating it for the last couple games and just keep winning.
Playing soccer, going to class, you don't have anybody to tell you to get up and go to class or anything like that. Has it been an adjustment and being away from home as far as you are?
For sure. My parents did a lot for me, and now I pretty much turned to Kelsey for everything. She's probably pretty annoyed, but we've definitely adapted. We go to class for sure. We do our homework because we have to. We have study hall hours, but it's definitely hard being away from parents and family.
Brianna, what about you being away from home?
I'm like Katt again. My parents did help me with a lot of things, so it's obviously hard being away, especially it's so far. But my roommate Sydney has helped me with a lot, and having study hall and all that helps us stay up with our work. So.
All right, ladies, thank you. Congratulations on the great start. Good luck this weekend, okay? Jacksonville State ladies opening up on the road in Ohio Valley Conference play Sunday at 1 o'clock up at Tennessee Tech in Cookeville, Tennessee.